it really comes down to one moment for me, and that is closing in on the end of stage 2. There's this moment where you think you need to end on dries, but to do that you have to pit before the end of the stage, and that was the changing point, or at least the intersection for different teams.
Yeah, I think what really drove all this, we watched it, and you talked about it on the broadcast, we're coming at 3 laps to go because pit road closes when the leader takes 2 to go. You can't come to pit road the last 2 laps. So the back half of the field says at 3 to go, they started to peel off. We saw Kyle Busch, and it seemed like everybody behind him came to pit road. That forced the hand of Adam Stevens. He had to react to that. If he doesn't pit before the next time before pit road closes, he's going to be buried behind all those guys that took tires.
What that does is guys like Alex Bowman who stay out, you see, he's having a good day inside the top 10, but now he moves right up to running inside the top 2. He has no option. He is now committed for wets for the rest of the way.
Being in that battle right there at the cutoff line, I think a good battle for him. They had a fast race car, took an opportunity, and ended up paying off.
Question is, can the slick tires, the dry tires, catch up? And so let's look at race position. Let's focus on out here. Really from the last caution on, we're going to see Reddick kind of make this ascent and try to get to the lead. Another great way to look at it or to understand how it's happening are lap times. The 48 is the purple lap time. Reddick is the red lap time. The 48's lap time is very flat. There's a little variation, but it doesn't move much. Alex Bowman faster. If we move it forward a little bit further, lap 55, Alex Bowman still faster, but Reddick gaining not only track position, but speed with a drying racetrack.
Yes, yeah, and then the next lap you get to, here, Tyler Reddick's 2+ seconds faster. And this is, you're still seeing the 95-second lap time for Alex Bowman because that's what those wet tires were capable of. Once the dries got on, they could make some time.
I love this. So this is basically delta, how far back from the leader. The leader is the top. It's the dotted line. You want to cross the dotted line. You want this to go up.
This dotted line right here.
That's right. That's the leader. So now if we look at the red line, it disappears out there because he has a little issue with the wall, but connect it for us to show everybody.
If we tie this together,
yeah,
he passes the leader before we get to this checkered line out here at the end.
I think he has a real chance in 6. He'll definitely be there by 7. And we don't know what's going to happen between 7 and the start-finish line, but it was going to be a battle. This is what it looked like for Tyler Reddick. Turn 4, turn 5, touches the fence, straight up, has to get out of the gas. But I really, it looked like a simple mistake, but then he kind of explained it in his post-race interview. Remember, this 45 is on dries. Mm-hmm. They work best in the dry. So, it's very obvious right here, this line of dampness on his outside. He's worried about sliding up into that. And really happening what happens, which is he loses speed off the corner.
Yeah, and it was just committed early to it and turned a little aggressively. Definitely too low here. If you look at it and stop it, really that car, when you look at it, there's 4 or 5 feet that car could move out half a car width and put himself in a better position through the corner. If he does that and doesn't end up hitting the wall here, I think he's there by the time he gets to turn 6.
Yeah, so if he slide him up in the dry, you'll see he gets around the corner. He has a clear exit. What it looked like in real time is he touches that wall. He's off the gas. He's in the wet. Now, he does a nice job of not ruining his day completely and ending his day. But at this point, no chance. You see it again in slow motion. I'm going to show you the fire out the pipe. So here's the contact. And look right there. This we see time and time and time again. That means you're out of the throttle. At a place where you're back, I won't say wide open, but you're applying the throttle on corner exit. Reddick knew it. It's a simple mistake, but it ended up costing him the chance to win.